You've been obviously at Lincoln now for a short while, obviously played in the first game as well. How are you settling in with your teammates at Lincoln?
Really enjoying it. Everyone's made me feel really welcome from the first day I signed. So I've settled in now and I've gelled with the squad, and I'm looking forward to continuing this season and this journey with the football club.
And when you came to the club, I think, in terms of your age, it was a surprise to some of us because Lincoln obviously have a reputation of generally signing younger players and developing them. But clearly you've been brought in for what you can do on the pitch, but also the help you can give younger players. Do you see it that way?
Yeah, thanks for that. Of course. Look, I spoke to Jez and the gaffer before I signed, and they sort of outlined what they expect from me, not just on the pitch but off the pitch as well. Like you said, it's a very young squad, and obviously with the experiences I've had in my career, there is obviously a bit of a plan for me to try and pass on a bit of information and try and help the group as well. So it's something that I'm relishing, and hopefully I can pass on a bit of knowledge to the rest of the boys.
And what have you made of those younger players that you've seen?
I've been really impressed. They obviously had a really good season last season. We've obviously signed a couple more along with myself this summer as well. So a lot of them have played a lot of football for their ages as well, which is obviously helpful as well. So I've been impressed from day one, and hopefully we can have a successful season together.
I always think successful teams, you can hear them on the pitch. You're very much that sort of person. I can hear you. When I'm commentating, I can hear you talking to teammates. It's clearly a big part of what you feel you need to do.
Yeah, I think it's something that I've carried on in my career. It's not just since I've just come in the building here. That's how I play. I like to try and be aggressive and help my teammates as well. So that's just a part of the person I am, and hopefully I can, as I said, pass on a bit of experiences to the rest of the team, and hopefully we can pick up some more good results.
When I was looking through some notes beforehand, I was looking at Chesterfield. You came up, right in saying, as a winger, became a fullback. So I'm guessing sort of this wing-back role is absolutely perfect for you.
Yeah, I'm sort of the failed winger. We sort of dropped back, but I can play in lots of different formations, back four, back five. But certainly where the gaffer wants his fullbacks to play here, you're more or less on the top line, and obviously you've seen Saturday, I like to get to the back post and try and chip him with a few goals and assists, and hopefully I can have a lot more days like Saturday.
Yeah, a very aggressive position, I think, that Michael's clearly asking for you. And often with teams, sometimes you see a winger or a fullback go down, say, the left side, put the ball in, but there's people not at back post. I saw in pre-season you had a couple of chances. Obviously you got your goal on Saturday. That's clearly what you've been asked to do. Yeah,
so a few of the boys have reminded me about the chances I've missed in pre-season. I think a few of them have said I should have had 5 in 5. So, it's part of the way we want to play. We want to be aggressive. We want to get bodies into the box, and hopefully I can keep arriving like I did on Saturday and chip him with a few more goals.
And Burton, to me, felt like a game that was good for showing the mentality of what hopefully the team are going to be. Like, you don't want to go behind in games, but you come back, and then when you drag back to 2-2, you find a way late on, and you'll know you've played many games. Finding a way is often the way you get results, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to find a way to win games in different ways, and certainly the first game of the season, obviously Burton have signed a lot of players. There was a lot of hype from their side going into the first game, but we certainly showed our character, coming back from behind, and it's obviously pleasing to start off the season with 3 points. Now obviously we've got 2 big home games coming up in the league, and I'm sure it's going to be a full house for both of them. So we'll try and continue obviously what we did at Burton, and hopefully we can put on a show on Saturday.
I'm sure you've played many times in front of big crowds through your career, but must be still no doubt looking forward to what looks like being a capacity crowd at the LNER.
Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously it's our first home league game, so as I said, I'm sure there'll be a lot of fans. I'm sure Barnsley will sell out there as well. So as I said, it's just about us preparing for the game in the right way and performing to the levels we know we can. Obviously Tuesday night was disappointing for us all. Not progressing to the next round, but it's in the past now, and we look forward to Saturday.
And Barnsley, a club with expectation on them. I listened to Darryl Clark, the manager, the interview he did when he took over, and he was talking about the Championship, talking about what he expects his team to do. I know that's what the Barnsley fans feel as well, so they're a club with that pressure on them coming into the game.
Yeah, potentially. I'm not signed for Barnsley. I don't really care what their expectations are. They're obviously a big club for this level, but you know, we're going to focus on ourselves and try and take care of business. You know, obviously they'll have their own expectations and how they see things this season, but for us it's just about taking each game as it comes, and that's starting with Saturday.
And exactly, just finally Saturday, it's about setting the tone for home games, isn't it, and trying to make sure that Sincil Bank is something of a fortress going forward.
Yeah, a lot of the players told me, obviously, certainly the second half of last season, you know, the boys were flying at home, so I've heard good things about the fans, that they really get behind the boys, and there will be times this season when we need them, you know, to push us on, you know, in games, and hopefully Saturday they can get behind us and we can give them something to cheer about.